God is very, very real. To my story today, I can't even say anything without acknowledging the help of God. So it started just very ordinarily. I come to Abuja to do car wash. I was schooling at Benue State University at that time, studying economics. So I come to Abuja to do car wash and then assist my sister. You know how you wash the car in the morning, you bath the baby or cook or just one of those things. So I used to do that. And then back at school, I used to do this ushering work where you share food at events. So I was doing that, and I was doing it to help with school fees. He wasn't aware. I have lots of siblings.
Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video is about Deborah's husband, that is Deborah Paul-Enenche's husband, Sam. But before going to the details of the video, I want to appreciate all of you watching my videos and thank you for your thumb up and for your beautiful comments. Like I said, today's video is about Sam, that is the husband of Deborah. So a lot of interesting things we do know about Sam, but he actually opened up to lead us to his past life, to his struggles, which are also very interesting and also motivating. He got to share with us how he started from scratch. He had nothing. He used to wash people's cars. Not just that, he would also usher at events. Added to it, he got this particular service he was doing in church, but he could not really define what he was doing. He was just passing time, just being active in church. And from there, he got to meet a brother doing a particular service in church, and he felt it in his spirit that it's something he could do, but he didn't know how to start. And then out of a sudden, he asked the brother if the brother could teach him. The brother accepted, and then from there, he struggled until he could learn it. But it became difficult for him to get jobs. He would ask people to cover their events for free, but they didn't know him. His speech was actually idle. He explained a lot of things, and then added to it, the first person that gave him the chance gave him a lot of tasks to do to cover 6 highlights, which now those things cost millions, but he was offering to do them for free. And when he did that, that's when the doors opened for him. But before getting to that point, he used to borrow cameras. He used to rent cameras, giving the people the impression that he's renting, but he doesn't even have the money. Sometimes he did not even have transport to go to those events he'll be covering. He had to borrow money to pay transport and even to pay the camera. Oh my God, his story is so exceptional, so motivational. He's sharing these stories to encourage anyone that maybe you think that it's over for you. Keep on hustling. Your time will actually come. Listen to the story, and please, if you get touched by this story, don't forget to give us a thumb up. You can share it to your loved ones and also leave your beautiful comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video.
Can I do this? Can I do that? So I didn't have to, do all of that. I just very quietly, when we came and I met Nate and all of that, God told me to, I asked, I was like, how can I begin this thing? I realized that, I kept having that witness that, I have to use what I have. What do I have? I didn't have anything. So I was wondering, and I asked, and then I realized that it had to be rented cameras. I had to go rent cameras to try to attempt what Nate was doing, and I had to start doing YouTube videos. How many of you does anybody have a photography or media business? Just media, video. You have. Is anybody here interested in starting one? You are aspiring to be a photographer or videographer. Okay. I hope that what I say, if it doesn't make an impression on the people here, it does on you, at least on you. Even if it's just one person. That's so it was so strange that I had to go renting cameras, and guess what, I didn't still have money to rent cameras, and I was not getting jobs. People were not calling me for jobs because they don't know me. I'm trying to come into a market. So I started meeting event decorators. Please, can I come and cover your decor? I can edit it for you and send it to you free. I sent messages to a lot of them. On Instagram, I was in their DMs. Can I do it? Let me see your work. I don't have any work. So what do you want us to do now? I will do it free of charge. Do you understand? So I was worrying them. Can I? They were not even giving me the chance because it was like a scam. Your page, nothing is there. Coming soon. No video is there. So it was crazy. But what I knew was that I was going to do this. I had seen Nate do something like this. I was going to do it. So I begged one guy, Alvina Events. Most of you here know Alvina. He's one of the biggest decorators. I begged him. I said, whatever you want, I will do. When we do videos like this and people pay millions, we give them one highlight sometimes. One highlight, at most 2 highlights. But Alvina, I was doing it for Alvina free. Guess how many highlights I gave him? 6 highlights from Deco video alone. Because of how desperate and how much, I wanted to prove a point to him. And it was in one of those incidences. I guess, do you know what I'll do? I'll rent camera. I'll tell the guy that I'll bring the money. You guys watch Sabinus. He did this skit like that. He rented camera. I told them that he was going to bring the money after, and he misplaced the camera. So I'll go and rent camera. I'll tell the guy. There was even I'll collect the camera. I'll tell them I'll bring them. So while the event is going on and I'm uncovering the event, I'll be calling my brother. Boy, do you have any change on you? Do you have like 5,000? I mean, I have rented the camera already, shooting the event already. Trying to gather money to pay the people back before coming, because I know that these people will not pay me. So that was how we were doing it until one evening I was at church. I was walking, and then one woman called me, a decorator, Blue Velvet. She was like, oh, hold on, please. I know you've been begging me to do videos. I have a really nice decor. I want you to come and do it. I don't really have anything to pay. I said, no, don't worry. I don't worry. Even if you don't have anything to pay me, I'm fine. So I ran to that event, and it was something else. I not only collected camera without paying. The person I collected camera from had to give me transport to the event. His name is George Seller. George had to give me transport. After begging George that I'll give him the money, he gave me 500 naira to carry motor to Blue Velvet. And when I came, I saw a lot of familiar faces. I saw people that were biggest in the industry. Every vendor there were the biggest. It was the biggest photographer, biggest decorator, biggest everything. And I was asking, whose wedding is this? Whose wedding is this? So it was just random, and I was like, let me just make my video and be going. But after doing the video, the woman said, that you are done, you can go. But I was like, I can't leave here. I have to make more videos. So I waited for the bride. This kind of photographer. It hurts me so much when I see them, blog photographers coming into an event, unlicensed photographers. That was what I was. Unlicensed, I will be there. They'll say, can you go back? You just disappear for a moment. When matters don't die down, you now come out again. So that was what I was doing. You hurt you. I cried one day after we were doing one of these big events. They sent a man out. I was weeping. They were wondering why I was crying, but they didn't know that was my level. So it was so surprising when we came to that event. I was doing it sharp. I told you that Buhari students are looking for me everywhere. That if they catch me, I said, let them come and catch me. Let them come and catch me. So it was so interesting that we did that video and it was everywhere. In a moment, it was everywhere. They were like, what? Who is this guy? Where did he? Are you the official photographer? No. The official photographer was even hungry. The videographer was hungry and left to go and eat to come back before realizing that I captured all the moments. In fact, I'll get camera that I borrowed that they even give me money to come there. So it was even at the end of the video that I was leaving that I realized that I didn't have money to pay the guy and do all those things. I had to sleep. See, do you know what? I told him that I was using the camera again the next day, which was Sunday, to give me time to look for his money, even though the money doubled. Do you understand? So, but that changed everything. After that video, we got calls. I saw 1 million naira alert. As in, I told people that, this is what we do. We do video, 200,000 naira for one video. I saw alert. Like, somebody paid for 5 events at once. And in the northern states, in Kano. And it was so, when I saw that, I was at Life Camp at one event center doing another deco video. When I saw the alert, I broke my ATM so that nobody can catch me and I said, I go and withdraw it. I had never seen that kind of money in my life. So I called my brother. I said, Elisha, we are big. We are big. So